Since 1954, sales of station wagons have gone up from 310,000 units to 963,461 units in 1963. In terms of percent of industry, the station wagon has gone from 6.5% in 1954 up to 13.1% in 1963. In other words, a little more than 1 out of every 10 passenger vehicles sold is a station wagon. It's a big market, and you have a big selection of big wagons to offer to that market. Dart and Dart 270, Coronet and Coronet 440, Polara and Custom 880 offer your owners more for their money in every size and price bracket. Let's check your wagons against competition, starting with Dart. Here you can see how the price range of Dart station wagons covers all but one of your competitors. Only the little American escapes the price range. But from the standpoints of size and class, it can't be considered comparable to Dart. But far more important than the fact that Dart is competitive in price with the others is its greater size and value. Dart is the longest station wagon in its class, except for Comet, which is just over an inch longer. One point about Comet, it uses the same body shell as Falcon. As proof of this, the interior dimensions are exactly the same, as you can see. All of them claim to have more cubic feet of cargo capacity than Dart. Let's check some of those claims. Notice how this box, which is exactly 43.5 inches wide, fits easily between the wheel housings of Dart. Let's try it in the others. Notice that the same box will not fit between the wheel housings of either of the other station wagons. Comet has the same dimensions as Falcon, so it is not shown. Notice how this board, which is 74.9 inches long, fits in Dart from the back of the second seat to the end of the tailgate. Let's see if it will go in the other two. As you can see, it hangs over a little in both the Chevy 2 and in Falcon. From the back of the front seat of Dart to the end of the tailgate will take a board 105.3 inches long. What about the others? Chevy 2 will take it and a little more, but Falcon and Comet will not. What does all of this add up to? Just this. Cubic feet figures on cargo capacity can be misleading when used by themselves. The important facts are these. Dart will take a wider object flat on the floor between the wheel housings than any of the others, and it will take a longer object than all but Chevy 2. In addition, Dart is the only wagon which provides the quiet and controlled ride over all surfaces made possible by the exclusive combination of unitized construction and torsionnaire suspension, especially important in a wagon. Only Dart provides the rust protection made possible by the exclusive dip and spray process, vital to the appearance and lasting value of a wagon. Dart's range of engine choices is only exceeded by Chevy 2, and Chevy 2 needs to offer larger engines to compensate for its 2-speed automatic transmission, which is more sluggish and far less economical than Dart's 3-speed torque flight, which offers the highest breakaway ratio for faster starts, plus greater economy and more responsiveness at all speeds. And remember that for the prospect who seems to want more room or more power, you have the best and easiest step up in the industry. Coronet or Coronet 440. Here's the proof. Notice how the price spread of Coronet wagons covers not only part of Dart, but almost half of Falcon, part of Chevy 2, and a good 2/3 of Comet. For example, the Comet V8 Villager station wagon lists for $28.70. The Coronet 440 V8 lists for just $27.70. $100 less for a lot more wagon. Naturally, these are manufacturers' suggested retail prices. Coronet blankets the price spread of all of its intermediate competitors. Now, as you know, Chevelle and the BOP wagons, Special, F85, and Tempest, are all built on the same basic body shell. So, for the purpose of comparing, we'll stick with Chevelle. Also, Coronet costs less than any model of the BOP wagons. Coronet has both a longer wheelbase and greater overall length than any of the others. That adds up to a better ride and more room. Coronet has a cargo capacity of 90.3 cubic feet. Only Fairlane at 91.9 cubic feet seems to exceed it. But let's put them to the test and see just what can be put in them. Here you can see a box 45 inches wide will fit between the wheel housings of Coronet and flat on the floor. That same box will not fit between the wheel housings of any of the others, including the BOPs. That board is 9.8 feet long, and it fits easily in Coronet from the back of the front seat to the end of the tailgate. Let's try it in the others. It hangs out of all of them, again including the BOPs. Here you can see how an object 33 inches tall would fit into Coronet. Would it go in the others? It would miss fitting in Chevelle by about 2 inches, and the same is true of the VOPs. But it would fit into Fairlane. However, only Coronet will take objects 33 inches tall, 45 inches wide between the wheel housings, and 9.8 feet long. For all-around cargo carrying ability, Coronet wins hands down. No other intermediate wagon offers a choice of engines to match Coronet. From the 145 horsepower Slant 6 Economy King to the tremendous 365 horsepower V8. Coronet also offers the exclusive combination of Dodge value features, unitized construction, dip and spray rust protection, and torsionnaire suspension. Dollar for dollar and inch for inch, Coronet provides the best buy and the best value in the intermediate field, plus being the easiest and most economical step up for any compact wagon owner. And for those buyers who want or need even more room than Coronet, you have the perfect answer in Polara. Your answer to Galaxy 500, Impala, Monterey, and Catalina V8 wagons. Here you can see how Polara's price spread brackets all of its competitors. Your Polara V8 wagons cost less than all of them except Impala, but it's in room where Polara really stands out. Polara has the largest cargo capacity, almost 97 cubic feet above the floor, over 107 counting the under-the-floor space. That rug is almost 11 feet long, and as you can see, it fits in Polara from the back of the front seat to the end of the tailgate. Notice how that same rug hangs over the end of all of the other wagons. Almost a foot dangles out of Galaxy and Monterey. That box is 7.5 feet long, and it fits from the back of the second seat to the end of Polara's tailgate. Notice that it hangs over the end of every other tailgate. Polara not only offers the greatest cubic feet capacity, but it can take all those large and odd-shaped things every wagon owner finds himself hauling around. And when it comes to carrying people, no other wagon carries them more comfortably than Polara. Even the adults in the third seat find themselves riding in observation car comfort. Let's see what happens to those same adults when they try the side saddle seats in Galaxy's so-called 10-passenger wagon. Well, they do say 4 children. Let's try it. Yes, 4 children can get in there, but they won't be able to shift their leg positions once they're in. One of the reasons for that is the very small amount of room between the 2 seats. Polara also has the lowest platform height, which makes it easier to load and unload, and easier for third-seat passengers to get in and out. Polara's standard engine, the 270 horsepower V8, is by far the largest standard V8. This engine assures more than adequate power, no matter what the load or road. Impala's top optional V8 is rated at 400 horsepower. Galaxy's top V8 is rated at 425 horsepower. Except for these 2 engines, none of their other optional V8 engines come close to Polara's optional engines. Polara's optional extruded aluminum luggage rack has the convenience of adjustable tie-down bars. Only Mercury offers this feature. Polara's rack will carry up to 500 pounds of cargo. And of course, Polara offers the exclusive combination of Dodge value features that sets it apart as the best in its field. Finally, standing at the very top of your line is the magnificent Custom 880 station wagon. This is the wagon designed for those station wagon buyers who want their wagons to stand apart from all the others. Buyers who demand distinction. In the Custom 880 is combined all of the versatile load-carrying ability of Polara, all of the luxurious passenger-carrying capability of Polara, all of the magnificent performance of the Coronet, plus the beautiful and distinctive exterior appearance that is Custom 880s alone, and the richly appointed interior that defies driver and passengers to believe that they are riding in a station wagon. This is your year. No matter what the buyer wants, you have it in your 1965 lineup of station wagons. This is the year to sell more station wagons than ever before. Be sure you get your share.